Hey, Paul, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hello, how you doing?
You like some movie, Paul?
Yeah, like some movies, sir. How are you?
Paul, we were just talking about alternate endings to films. Do you like it when somebody puts out a director's cut?
I'm constantly listening to commentaries all the time and alternate endings and alternate takes and stuff, and I like it. Yeah, I absolutely like the alternate universes. Absolutely.
What would be the one for you that you like the alternate ending better than the theatrical ending?
Well, the strange thing is, obviously, with Blade Runner, there was more than like 2 or 3 versions, and that was Ridley Scott, not Tony Scott. And strangely enough, I like the original version best, and not the director's cut. I like the narration and everything else. But this is always.
I agree with you.
Opinion.
When some people say they hate the narration, I'm like, you're fucking crazy. That's the movie.
Right, and I mean, you know, and you listen to the process that goes into making these movies and the amount of people who stick their noses into it and are constantly asking for changes and this, that, and the compromises that are being made. It's ridiculous all the time. So I think the director eventually gets confused as to what his vision is.
Yeah, I think that you're probably right about that. That's probably true. That it gets screwed around with so much that the director forgets what he was doing in the first place. Hey, how's things going for you, Paul?
Okay, as you know, I've been trying to see if I could get Fez to come down to the mansion before I get kicked out, you know, because they're getting foreclosed. This might actually work out for me a little bit and help me out a little bit in my situation, but it is a time-sensitive issue. If I were to get Fez to come down, it would have to be in the next couple of weeks.
Now, what would you want Fez to do?
I want him to just have just change of pace, total change of scenery, total change of everything. Just have a week where he can call in and just say what he's doing, having fun, you know, doing something different.
So what's going to happen to you when they sell the mansion?
I'm thinking about living in my car just to save money.
All right, and what would you want Fez to do with the mansion? Were you hoping that he would buy it?
Well, I'm saying this is a very stately plantation with a number of acres and a huge building, and it just seems like it's something that fits the stature of a man like Fez.
Now, what's the place going for?
I have no idea. I mean, right now I'm just dealing with the real estate lady strictly on the basis of trying to negotiate getting me out of there.
Now, you're a squatter right now.
I'm not technically a squatter. I was paying rent to the guy who lived there died of cancer. I was renting from him. Then I started paying the daughter, who was like 19. And she's, you know, I'm not going to say anything, but she didn't know what she was doing. So naturally, it went into foreclosure. So now I'm not paying anybody because I don't have to.
Now, how long since you paid any rent?
Since the 24th. I mean, I didn't pay the 24th. That's when it was due.
Right. So they're trying to get you out of the building and you're trying to stay.
Well, it's not so much that I'm trying to stay, but I'm entitled to such and such, so I might as well get such and such. And in the meantime, I'm just saying this is a nice thing for Fez. Maybe see a different scenery, a whole different change of pace for him. That's all.
So you're offering a free room and board for Fez if he comes down and stays in Florida for a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I don't know how he could turn that down.
I don't see how he can turn it down. It's a gorgeous place. He gets to have, like, first rights to this place because he'll get to see it and decide if he wants it when it, because
this is like one of those timeshare deals where they invite you in to stay for free and then they hit you with a hard sell.
Why would I want this broken down haunted mansion in a Florida swamp?
It's not a swamp. You might as well call the entire state of Florida a swamp. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, well, okay, then that's fine. Then if that's what you're saying, that makes sense. But this is not a swamp. It is a little bit overgrown, though. It is a little bit haunted. Fine. But still, you might get it for a song.
I think you at least got to go down and check it out, Fez. It sounds like a hell of an investment for you. Get a chance to get away from some of the stress you've been feeling and just enjoy yourself. What town is it in?
Should I say?
Yeah.
It's in a lovely part of Central Florida. It's a lovely old town, very, very pleasant just old Florida, the real old Florida. If I'll say it, it's Plant City.
Oh, Plant City, that's fantastic. They always have the Strawberry Festival there.
Yeah, it is. It's a gorgeous festival. You get all the country singers there.
Yeah. What country singers?
I wish they got Glenn Campbell, but unfortunately it's too late to get him. He's in the nursing home now.
So you're saying that when country acts tour, they always stay. They always do a show in Plant City. What's
they
the
always
big
do
holdup?
the Florida Fest, the Strawberry Fest. Sure.
So Fez, are you going?
No, I don't want to stay in this broken down mansion with no air conditioning, no cable TV.
Well,
this thing is dilapidated.
Okay. All right, but I have lots of DVDs.
You're going to be watching DVDs, Fez.
You like movies?
I think you.
I got all kinds.
By the time I get down there, it's not even going to have electricity.
Well, that's always a question, but I don't think that. I think they'd be actually in big trouble if they did that. Then they really got problems with me, because I think that's a legal problem for them.
And you're really going to live in your car, Paul?
I'm just thinking, obviously I've got a lot of things in the works right now. I've got a lot of money problems, but I might get a brief respite, as they say, from this whole situation. Might buy me a few months of
What's going to buy you a few months?
Well, there's an involved situation in these kind of things. If I get out by a certain date, I get so much money and such and such.
So they're paying you to stop squatting?
Well, I'm not. I was paying rent, and then it was foreclosed. Is that my fault? Did I do that?
No one's blaming you. How much would they pay you?
Apparently, it's $3,500 if I do it within 2 weeks. But she came back to me and said, "All right, listen. I don't know what you are exactly, so I got to figure it out, because I thought you were such and such, but you're not. So now I've got to wait for her to call me back. Supposedly, the clock hasn't started ticking yet.
At one point, she thought that you owned the place.
She thought I was a caregiver to the guy with cancer, I think.
Yeah, but you kind of were.
But I kind of wasn't. I mean, I said hello to him from time to time.
Yeah.
It's a big place. I didn't see him that much.
All right, so beautiful mansion that Paulo lives in. His, as they say, masa down south died, and now Paul doesn't know where to go.
Right.
But this is a chance for Fez to come down, take over the mortgage, buy this thing for a song, and have a Florida mansion for himself.
I found the average price in Plant City.
Yeah, what is it?
120 grand.
That's the way to live, babe.
That's for a mansion?
Yeah.
Come on. Fez has to do this.
You got to do it, Fez.
It would cost me 5 times as much in repairs. This thing's a fire trap.
You got a guy living right there. And it's a beautiful place. I've seen video of it.
It's you.
The grass is taller than the mansion.
Grass is easy to cut. Why can't you just go towards something and be positive about it, Fez? Just have something in your life that's working for you, you know?
Right. I mean, I don't see being a houseboy in your apartment in the West Village. It's just too small. But here, I could be a real houseboy.
I love the idea of that. Hey, here's Adam in Iowa. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, Ron, how you doing?
Good.
Yeah. So you guys happen to catch the I Am Legend and the alternate ending?
Well, I knew the fucking actual story and how different it was. They I don't know what it is. When Will Smith makes a sci-fi, he just drops everything and just keeps the title.
Yeah.
Everything else goes out the door.
Everybody dies in the real movie, but then in the book, they did an alternate ending, and everybody liked that more because it actually, people learn things, and there's an actual, make sense ending to the story. Like, he lives, and the people, the creatures evolve, so they're able to, understand, but in the Hollywood version, they're like, no, just blow it all up.
Kerry in Maryland, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, how you doing today?
Good.
The guy living in the house in Florida.
That's Polo.
Isn't that called trespassing? Isn't that called vagrancy? You don't own the place. You don't have, you're not paying rent. Get out.
I don't know what the laws are in your particular part of the world, but in this country, the United States, there are laws. You do have rights in this country.
And what is your right to a place that you don't own?
All right, I was a tenant in residency. I was paying rent. There were some actual issues that I was going to discuss with the owner, until she ceased to be the owner.
Now, here's the thing. This sits on acres of property, right? What would you be willing to, for Fez to kind of become a gentleman farmer, plant some strawberries out there and have a strawberry fucking season?
Strawberries or any kinds of indigenous plants.
Oh, you're saying a little herb stuff in the middle of the strawberry.
I mean, herbal farms, even mushrooms. I've got a book on mushrooms. Mushrooms are a fascinating industry.
Let me tell you, a guy in my neighborhood I grew up with, they made so much. He's fucking rich from the mushroom business. Filthy rich.
From like regular mushrooms?
Yeah, it's filthy though.
Food mushrooms.
That's a very dirty business, mushrooms.
Yeah, but when you're like Fez, he's going to be the gentleman farmer. He's not going to be out there in the fucking mushroom house climbing around in that fucking shit.
It's pretty stinky in the mushroom house.
Yeah, but he's not going to be in it,
He's just
I understand.
bankrolling it.
So this way you got strawberries, you got mushrooms, and you got some herb. Fez, you'd be crazy not to dive at this deal.
With Polo running this thing, I'll end up in jail.
Why
they have
is
very
this always
stiff
gonna be a
penalties in
negative
Florida.
with you? Every fucking thing is a negative. Look at the
This is
Please
all
go down and
negative.
fucking see it. You're just sitting over there anyway. Get on a plane. Go down and see it. Fucking talk to some mushroom people. Talk to some strawberry people. A couple of fucking weed dealers. And maybe this thing is going to be a fucking cash cow.
You're gonna have to start dressing in white with like a big hat. You already have the mustache and then like a fan. You could just sit on the porch rocking yourself.
Yeah, you have a fucking mint julep or whatever. It's nice.
Delicious.
Yeah.
And it's just money coming in. Everyone loves mushrooms, everyone loves weed, and everyone loves...
Can I tell you something else? You got fucking jams that you're making out of it.
Oh, wow.
Mushrooms, we're going for a sale asylum, so we're fucking tripping. We're smoking herb. And then what do you say? Oh, got any more of that fucking strawberry jam? I'm starving right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything comes together. I
And
don't
we
know
can
why
do
you would
yams.
leap at this, Fez. This is fantastic for you.
If I bought this mansion, the first thing I would do is evict Polo.
Well, that's fine.
Why
There
are you
rules.
being
We have
negative?
rights. I have
You
rights.
haven't talked for weeks. You haven't figured out what you want to do. Here's a chance for you to help out the fucking show. You get the mansion. We start to, branch off into mushrooms, strawberries, weed, and all of a sudden everybody's fucking happy around here.
Look, we start distributing, and it's going to make a lot of cash.
We got fucking 3 interns. I know I'll send fucking Peter Laurie down there.
Work those
And
fields.
I'll scrub your back, and you'll scrub my back.
Why are we... Let's do balls, Polo. Why are we scrubbing back when everybody would love to have their fucking balls fucking soaked up?
It just feels better, Paul.
Exactly.
But you don't want Polo living in a fucking car. You already
That's what I'm
turned
gonna
him
be
down.
doing.
The last time you had a big week on this show, Fez, Polo was living with you. You were at the fucking Rolling Stones show.
Cloisters.
You went to the Cloisters.
Gay clubs.
You went to gay clubs where they actually had you speak. And then since then, nothing. You've had the same shirt on for a year. Here's a chance for our fucking dream to come true. The mushroom business.
Oh, yes.
The strawberry game.
I
on
didn't
the
know this
table.
was our dream.
Dude, I'm being fucking totally serious right now. This is your chance to get up off the fucking mat, okay? It's not how many times you've been knocked down. It's how many times you've chose to lay there and take a nap that's fucking you up. You heard Simon Pegg talk about the other day. Comfort is the enemy of fucking happiness. I realize it's going to take a lot to get this mushroom game up and moving.
But let's look at how good it can be, though.
But we got an inside guy. We got Polo.
We have land.
We're gonna have to rent some books.
Polo.
Sure.
He
Why?
doesn't
We
know
got
anything about farming.
He has a book on mushrooms.
Says you're gonna make me fucking lose my mind right here, right? Polo's the fucking answer to this. He was the answer when he was up here.
They went to an S&M club.
I just want you to see what the life can be down here on the plantation. And the buffets that they have in this area are amazing.
Look, you're a squatter right now, all right? But the thing is, you've got a best friend who's got plenty of fucking cash. He's looking for investments.
Who's that?
I'm talking about a guy who needs something to start going, Fez. I'm saying this as your friend. You need a project in your life. And it hasn't been the Ron and Fez show. Why isn't it the fucking plantation? This is your
Mushrooms.
chance. Why are we going to drag you into every great fucking thing?
Fez should listen to Paul's music. He's got to go.
Yeah, exactly. Come down for a few days, But it's got to be soon. It's got to be like in the next week or two, because I have no idea if the police are coming.
They could come in at any fucking second. Any second.
How do I go?
This is basically like the movie Rent right now, where Polo is trying to stay alive. I don't want to see Polo living in his fucking house.
Hell no, I love Polo.
All right? I don't want him in his car. This guy's a screenwriter, and some of your things fell through, right?
It's constantly evolving. They fall through, then they crawl back up out of the hole, then they fall through another hole, and then they come back again. I'm always confused about what's going on. I got 4 or 5 different things going on, and they're all in that state of constantly going through craziness. Yeah. I have an Oscar project by an Oscar author. I have a sitcom. I have all these things I want to do.
But here's the thing. If Fez gets involved with this, if he buys the plantation, does he get first right of refusal on some of these scripts?
Yeah, you know what? And I'd also like Fez to be like an executive producer.
Wow.
You already want me to buy your house. Now you want me to finance your films?
What? Is there boundaries?
Because it's just throwing money away.
I think you should be ambitious. I don't think you should just be one thing. You could be a gentleman farmer and an executive producer.
Everyone wants to be an executive producer to a film or a TV show.
I would love it.
Jesus.
I'd love to be in the fucking position Fez is in right now.
It's all the
I'm handing it to you on a platter like a houseboy.
Nat, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Yeah.
First of all, I don't want it to sound the wrong way. I love Fez. Fez is hilarious, but why is he's the same every day? Like, nothing changes with Fez, and I think you're right. He needs to step out of that shell.
He needs something for himself.
Slightly overweight guy wearing the same bowling shirt every day. I have no idea what Fez looks like, but that's
well, luckily, I mean, he's lost a great deal of weight thanks to the heart attacks and stress. But Fez has been lost lately. He comes in here and he doesn't talk with us. You know, he comes in and does his thing. Here's the chance to bring up something where we're constantly going, what's going on with the mushroom business?
Yeah.
You guys really in that many stores now? You know? Why are you making strawberry jams at the same time? How's that working out?
I saw you guys at Food and Wine magazine. It was amazing.
And I think
grow grapes on that land too.
You read that?
Even there.
Everybody can't talk at the same time. Now, Paulo, you first.
I think the mushroom business is untapped. Frankly, I think it could explode. I think it could just blossom and go crazy. Get people eating mushrooms everywhere. We could corner the mushroom market.
Ryan in Providence, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Hey guys, how are you? I live in Rhode Island here, and down here you can actually you have a license to grow marijuana. Like, I just went right to the health department. They give you a license, and you can grow up to 15 plants right in your house. And you have patients that come by, people who have license to smoke marijuana for medical reasons and whatnot.
Well, we're working on it. We're working on it down here.
Florida's
and also,
next.
Too, you get the cranberry fields, cranberry bogs up here too. So instead of growing strawberries, you can grow cranberries.
All right. I mean, cran apples, it doesn't fucking matter right now. The point is Fez needs a project to get involved in. Something for him. Rob, Florida, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Hey, guys, I think he buys the mansion, and we call it the Ron and Fez Mansion. We can have, like, a music festival there, all kinds of parties, events, and stuff. And, I mean, I think it's a great idea.
I know it's a great idea.
Project X
It's a fabulous idea.
Project X.
It's a new kind of fucking Girls Gone Wild, you know?
It's
but
Ron
for the
and
fucking
Fez
teens, okay?
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be the fucking 20s before we know it. We want to be set up for that.
We're going to be ahead of the game.
We're going to be like fucking Nucky. This is what he did. He fucking made his thing on a scam, took it down to Florida, popped it, ran it over. That's Fez's deal right now.
I know.
Fez,
I'm not
you need
far from
something
Cuba. I
for
can get all
you.
kinds-
We haven't seen how this turns out with Nucky yet.
Fez, instead of saying no, what if you said yes? Look, believe me, you need something for yourself. I've got a project I've been working on. It's called the Ron and Fez Show. And it just keeps me so, alive. You can stay involved. Now we got to find something for you.
I was going to train the new interns. You were giving me
All
that
right,
project.
Commit to coming down. For at
Just
least a
commit
couple
to
of
saying
days
yes,
next week.
Fez. That's
Do
the
it.
fucking
Do
thing.
it.
Don't be the
A
guy
couple
wearing
of
the
days.
same
Next
shirt.
week,
Go ahead, Polo. You find it tough.
chauffeur driven, a whole deal.
That's fucking unbelievable. Now he gets a chauffeur
He's
out of it.
sweetening the deal. Look, there's strawberry, there's mushrooms, there's weed, there's young titty parties in this mansion. It's just going to be the shit.
Why don't you just go down this weekend?
And there is air conditioning. I can't do it on the weekend, unfortunately, because I am working all through the weekend.
What do you do over the weekend?
I do like 40 hours from Friday to
what kind of work?
Monday night.
What kind of work?
It's secret. It's secret stuff. Private eye. No, seriously. The point is that
Polo does this thing with old ladies down in Florida. I'm not even making that up. Jim in
that's
Iowa.
actually something I'm planning on.
Yeah. Jim in Iowa. Jim, we lose you, buddy?
So I'm here, man.
Go ahead.
This could be Fez's Tito's moment. He could even win a nice prize.
Fez has never had a fucking Tito's moment. This is it for him. Now, this is the only way that Fez gets involved if we say you got to do something, right?
Yeah.
It's the only way he gets involved in the show. And it always starts the same way, as a no. As a big no. Not going to do
Everything's a no.
Yeah, everything's a fucking no.
Fez should jump into this just once. Just jump into it and see what happens.
Has anything ever been a no from me? Have you ever said
No,
anything
you've been
to
a
me
yes
and I
man.
said no?
You're the guy who came to us with this fucking mansion, mushroom, strawberry,
land, acres,
herb deal. And you know what? If you're gonna drive Fez around, we might as well just fucking turn that car and you're picking people up at the airport, the Plant City Airport.
We're making money 24 hours a day
This is
now.
too big to fail.
No. It's too perfect. Everything has come together, right?
Exactly.
And Fez hasn't had an exciting thing happen to him in many years.
Nothing Polo has touched has ever worked out. Why would this?
Because you haven't been.
Why do you do that, Fez? I am your closest buddy. I slept with you and everything else. And
He
that is
made a
another thing.
fucking
There
movie.
isn't-
Gap.
Yeah.
How many
okay.
movies
And
have you
so-
made?
None. But I heard
When's
the Louis
last
C.K.
time-
review of his.
When's the last time you've been involved in something?
When Michael Sam got cut by the Rams and I had my open letter.
I'm being fucking honest with you here. When's the last time you've had a project that you said, I want to get involved with this? You know, the wolf is at the door. Let's make this fucking happen. I honestly think this is what you need, Fez. I honestly think you're in the mushroom business, and it happens to work out for Polo. He keeps the house that he's been squatting in.
It's a mansion. It's beautiful. Grow
Huge.
truffles.
It's stately.
I've seen some of the videos he cuts down there, which, by the way, there is some fucking money in that.
Yeah. You don't know it all. That's me on the porch, the huge porch, gigantic.
Fantastic porch. And it looks like it's quiet, you know.
You can turn one of the rooms into a recording studio. Get all these songs out there.
I'll bring mint juleps to Fez on the porch.
I don't drink.
Why are you looking
Drink
for
a mint julep.
bad fucking thing
Virgin julep.
that there is? Yeah, you virgin julep this thing. You fucking pop a mushroom in it, and it's fucking delicious. Fez, when can you go down?
Well, I would go down this weekend, but he's not available, unfortunately.
We know that you're
All right,
lying.
if you want to come Sunday, I'll do it. I'll do it on Sunday. I can do it on a Sunday.
But never on a Monday, because that's his day of rest.
Well, then
Never on a Monday, I never take my rest.
You know what this reminds me of? The beginning of fucking Fight Club. And you made a Fight Club moment, Fez. You're fucking stuck, dude. You've been wearing the same shirt since Christmas. You can't think your way out of it.
Since October.
You think you're hiding, but everybody every fucking day brings up Fez is hiding. They're putting out fucking YouTube videos of how little you're involved. This is your chance to get involved. You're calling me like, fuck, this fucking mansion thing is more than I thought. But I'm meeting with a guy later from a mushroom company, and if this happens, you know, that's the excitement in life that you need.
Yes, and all it is, the first thing you have to do is sleep with me in my king size bed. That's all that you have to do.
Nice.
Here's Dave in Ohio. You're on the Run and Fez show.
It only has one room?
I only use one room.
Dave in Ohio.
Yeah, that could be like the Playboy Mansion. They'd have a grotto, and everybody just gets in the water with their clothes on. It'd be an asexual Playboy mansion.
Maybe even start an asexual magazine. You know?
There's lots of room for a grotto.
The fold out, this is the guy in the same shirt every fucking month.
This calendar sucks.
You can make lists of things. Got you that list you were asking about. Paulo, you're on to something here. As usual, you have the same problem you always have. Your best fucking friend, Fez.
What is wrong with you, Fez? What is wrong with you? Why are you doing this to me?
I don't want to buy a condemned building.
I didn't say you had to buy it. All I said is come down for a couple of days.
The question was, what is wrong with you, Fez?
I will come down and I will tour the mansion. I will take video of it to see what it looks like, but you need to be there.
Of course I'll be there. I may leave you alone there for a while because I have to go to work Monday night, but other than that.
Here's Hunter in Maine. You're on the Ron Fez show.
Hey, what's up, boys? I'm just calling trying to win tickets to Ron and Fez Fest over at Swamp Mansion.
Let me tell you something.
Not a swamp.
You don't even have to win tickets. Every fucking listener is invited there anytime they want to stay.
Open door policy?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that because the area has some trailer parks already that I'm worried about.
How close are you to trailer parks?
About a mile.
And why are you worried about them?
I'm not worried about them. I'm just saying if you implement a open door policy, that's just encouraging things.
For Ron and Fez listeners.
Well, you're the fucking open door person yourself.
Fine, but
Who's gonna fuck with you, Paul?
Limit the problem.
Who's gonna fuck with you two fucking guys? You're gonna be strapped.
Yeah, protect all that weed and mushrooms. You're gonna need to launch your guns.
Oh yeah, things will be.
What do you think this place is gonna go for, Paul? It's a steal, right?
I have no idea. It's a lot of property. It's a big building.
Yeah, but it's a lot of property at a place no one wants.
No, this is a very unique property. I mean, if you want to use the parlance of the real estate broker, it's a unique property. It's a steal. You're not going to find anything like this anywhere.
But why is it a steal? What's so great about it?
What's great about it is it's in foreclosure, which already means that it's going to go through a whole process. You're in like through the back door.
Right, but you're not giving us even a price.
I don't know the price.
Why don't you call tomorrow and say you have a friend? He's fucking flying down. He'll all right. Forget this videoing. Have the fucking broker meet Fez there.
I will.
And lock this fucking deal down. And Fez can probably get this for fucking pennies on the dollar.
Exactly. Before the stampede.
Yeah.
You should just go down there with cash. If they see cash, they're going to fucking sell.
Yes, of course they are. Who wouldn't want to get rid of this fucking white elephant? It's
a FEMA thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a FEMA thing. It's a Fannie Mae thing.
Yeah, it's a fucking
So
Fannie
the government doesn't want to have anything.
Yeah.
Chuck.
Guys.
What?
Do it.
Just do it, Fez. For once in your life, just fucking make this purchase sight unseen. Just throw the down payment at them, and then we'll figure out where to go from that. If not,
I haven't even seen it.
What do you need to see it for? You've already heard about it. It's fucking
There's
great.
a video. Watch it. You can look at it on the what?
You're the one telling it was dilapidated and shitty and all, and now you're saying you haven't seen it.
He's told me about all the problems with it.
I didn't tell you there were no problems. There's a problem with the owner, but she's done.
Here's Chuck in Boston.
Yeah, why don't you just start a Kickstarter for this? I'm sure a lot of the fans would back it.
Kickstarter this shit, First, get the fucking down payment now before someone else swoops in there.
Oh, yeah, you got to get in before that.
Before Hulk Hogan finds out about it and fucking comes swinging over, buys himself another mansion.
All the fix-ups don't matter. Once we get all these crops going in, the money will be flowing.
It's going to pay for itself.
Yeah.
Every fucking square inch of that place is going to be growing mushrooms, weed, and strawberries.
And how much for seeds? We buy some seeds, we throw them on the fucking ground. Rain takes care of the rest.
You should see the avocado tree. It
I love avocados.
Sick. At you constantly.
Yeah.
Get some guac going on all the time.
People are complaining about your mouth breathing, Paulo.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
He's excited.
I'm walking around.
Get Fez a price and let's lock this in tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, Fez, you have committed to coming down for at least a couple of days.
Couple of weeks to get this thing fucking painted. I want to see a hardwood floor. Fez's favorite show is Daryl Hall's house, where he's constantly redoing stuff. Fez watched every episode of that, so he knows what it's like to take a beautiful mansion and bring it up to code.
It truly is beautiful.
Yeah. This seems like the perfect situation for everybody, you know?
I
and
agree.
then, Fez, you say you hate living alone. You got Paul O now.
Right. And there are many rooms in the house, but I have an air conditioner in my room.
Good. You don't have the central air. You know what I mean? That's
They,
such a problem.
they did, but the crazy daughter, she took out the thermostat.
Well,
It
she's
was
a
working
lunatic,
fine.
Paulo. I'm glad the fucking state had to step in and take that place from her.
She's getting what she deserves.
She's crazy.
She's ruining your life, dude.
Yeah.
No AC is not a selling point.
He has AC. He's just not central. That's good. It's better for the electricity bill.
It's true, and it's better for the place, you know, so you get to sweat in the hallways.
Yeah. You get to appreciate the AC more.
Open up the
Paul's
windows.
You have no idea. You walk into the rooms from that hallway, it's like you're in another world.
It's fucking gorgeous in there. It looks like the warehouse from Reservoir Dogs. You know what I mean? It's nice and roomy, you know? But Fez, what else do you got going for you right now? What else are you doing?
Saving my money other than throwing it away on these things.
I mean, with
You
your
need a
life,
place to live.
Your life has to have projects for you to be involved in.
And this
you
is
don't
a
want to be on the other
business.
side of the glass for the rest of your life. Get in the fucking room, make some things happen. You're on the phone.
This could be big business.
Yeah, you're fucking screaming at the exterminator. This place is running with fucking silverfish. I can't live like this. You know what I mean? You're involved in something.
I'm sure there's a possum nest in there.
Fezzy, you're the possum nest of this show right now, all right? You're the fucking thing. You need to show that you can pull out of this and do something. Big project that you turn around.
And Fez, you could scratch my back, and I could scratch yours.
Beating a whole family of possums to death with a club would make for a great story, too.
It is the thing. We all love crazy stories. We all love crazy stories.
Nothing's crazy.
This is your chance. This is your fucking Green Acres moment.
Green Acres.
Clint, you're on the Run and Fez show.
Pigs and mushrooms.
Yeah.
Oh, I even got a pig pen in the back.
Perfect. I fucking love bacon. Turn this thing into a fucking bacon ranch.
Exactly.
No, the beauty of this is...
a pig pen in the back.
Right now, it's just Fez's dream. You know what I mean? It's just the thing that Fez wants to do more than anything else. And other people are going to start and believe in that dream, you know?
Yeah. And then it's all going to come together.
It's Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. In this case...
And we could get chickens?
Yeah. In this case, if you blow Paul, he will come. It's that fucking simple. Joe and Yonkers, you're on the Run and Fez show.
Big ass part holder 494969.
Old school. I know I can trust this guy. I know we can trust him.
What's up, brother? Hey, this is a great opportunity for Fez to kind of come full circle. Although Paul does scare me a little bit, like I'm getting these visions of like a scene from Pulp Fiction with Fezzy coming out of a steamer case with a gag ball and act like the Gimp. But he can go full circle and start his first and only cake corn plantation in the United States.
Joe, you're for listening as long as you are. You just gave us the dullest call
Sir,
ever.
you should know that Fez and I have spent time in a small West Village apartment a week or more, and nothing happened like that. Why would that happen here in a spacious mansion?
They had a makeout session on that couch I'm looking at right now.
Jerry Barker's worst fucking day.
Yeah.
Jerry Barker's own personal 9/11. What about Wagon and the Irish?
It's got to be soon, Fez, because I could literally get a knock on the door any day. Who knows?
You wouldn't have to worry
But that's
about...
not my understanding.
Here's Mike in
That's my
State
understanding,
College.
but that's what I'm hoping.
Yeah. Hey, Mike.
Hey, buddy. Got a name for the estate down in Florida. Call it Fezitopia.
Holy shit.
You got to do it.
All you got to do is set up some things and start selling, subscriptions to watch these two guys live in a house.
And we can have a contest on names for the place.
Just get like 5 GoPro cameras, get some server space, and bam, you got a website. Done. And you guys just,
right.
I don't know, blowing each other.
Girls gone wild, boys gone wild, pigs gone wild, whatever you want.
It's fucking wild.
Just growing weed.
All right, he's fallen off into nothingness now. He's not even answering us back.
So, Fez, are you coming down this Sunday or Monday or Tuesday? What do you want to do?
Well, I would have to be back here Monday, so...
No, you don't have to be back. You need to... This is a business. This is part of the show. You're going to be doing call-ins. It's going to be very important. You can come...
doesn't have to do any call-ins.
Sunday.
It won't make a difference right now. When he comes back with the deed to that mansion, that's when it starts to make a difference.
Yeah, and the farming equipment.
Why do you need equipment? You plant that fucking stuff with just a fucking pointy stick.
Oh, okay. Wow, it's even easier than I thought.
Oh, it's so fucking
This
easy.
is why you definitely have to do this. I thought maybe you need like a backhoe or something.
No, you're planning money, basically.
Oh.
You're planning money.
Perfect.
It's the best soil.
And I already got an avocado tree.
Yeah, you've mentioned that. How many fucking times are you going to bring up the avocado tree? we get it.
You know the dirt's
What are we going to
good.
get? 8 avocados?
I don't know
out
what
of
to do with all the avocados. There are like hundreds of them.
It's a premium topping.
there? Look, I love guacamole as much as anybody, and it is football season. Chris, you're on the Run and Fez show.
Yeah, I had a name for Fez's plantation.
Yeah.
Candyland.
Nice.
All right.
Sure.
Stay with the Tarantino thing that comes up constantly now. Mike in Ontario.
Hey, Ryan, Paulo there?
Yes, sir.
Now, Paulo, do us all a favor. Sit the fuck down, put your feet up, and catch your breath, okay, pal?
You just mouth breathing
I'm
like there's
sorry.
no...
I'm pasting. I'm in the...
Don't
I'm
fucking
under the
pace.
the
You sound like a fucking Cujo has called us.
All right, I'll find a bench. All right? Will that make everybody happy?
Yes.
Just chill out, Paul. This is a good day. Fez is going to buy a mansion.
All right, I'm swinging my arms around. I got to stop doing that.
Chris, you're on the Run and Fez show.
Yeah, that guy just kind of stole my thunder. I was going to tell Fez it sounded like Paulo had all the amenities down there. Fez can run on the damn treadmill that Paulo's on right now, mouth breathing. Fuck.
Shannon in Ohio.
And I'm a member of the YMCA,
Nice.
which
Okay.
I will get Fez into on a regular basis if he wants to.
Well, that's if he's got the extra $8 a month. Shannon in Ohio.
Yeah, I was just calling about that situation down there outside of Plant City. Every year when the weather gets cold enough down there in Florida, they have to freeze the crops to save the fruit. When they drain the water off from underneath the city of Plant City, Tampa, Florida, and whatnot, sinkholes open up and entire neighborhoods get swallowed. So anyone who would buy property in that area is a complete moron.
All right, listen, we've had sinkhole problems in the past.
So what?
But
not on your property, right?
You're trying to get me to buy a
Outdoor.
sinkhole.
All right, write to us at Ron and Fez at SXM if you think this would be a good thing for Fez to do.
At Ron and Fez SXM.
Here's what Rorschach just wrote. Why the fuck does Fez need to be back? LOL. That's the funniest thing he's said in weeks. Do it, Fez. We will miss you. Damn, who am I kidding? Please go. Paulo sounds like he's going to drop from a heart attack or cry. I don't know. I think this is the greatest thing I've heard in a long time.
It's just
it's
good
endless
business.
possibilities. Limitless. The horizon, there are no limits. It's the sky is the limit.
And that's fucking high, dude. I mean, if you think about how high the sky is,
Fucking planes
and
are
that's our opportunity with this,
Planes are.
that's fucking amazing.
The
I
sky.
didn't know it was that high.
I thought maybe 4 floors.
You don't even know how high the
100
sky
feet.
is.
But now that I find out that the sky's the limit, fuck, build up.
Fez, did you hear that?
This gives you a chance, Fezzy. Okay? You're getting a chance now.
A chance for what?
Success.
To own
You
this
fucking
dump?
haven't heard all this shit? Come on over here. Come on. I want you to come into the big room today.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
Just hold
you
on,
realize
Paulo.
that this
Paulo,
is a
let me see
prime
if I
piece of
can't
property.
close him. Okay? Let me see if I can't close him. Look, let's bring that slow walking motherfucker over here. God, he walks slow.
As other slow walker.
I know. Can't stand him, either one of them. Fezzy, stop being quiet and get in here. This is your opportunity, okay? You brought up possums, right?
Yes.
You've been playing possum on this show for years. This is your chance to go from being a fucking possum to a mountain lion. Will you buy this house?
No, I am not buying this house.
You're going to come and stay. Now, listen, the opportunities are sky high. And
You hear how fucking high that is? Sky high.
And this is prime property between Tampa and Orlando. Who knows? You could make this the new Disney World.
Stop writing fucking notes, Fez, and be a fucking on-air personality, okay? An on-air personality. This is your chance to fucking turn yourself into something here. You don't have to be the guy in the other room. You're the mushroom fucking king. You're the strawberry czar. You're the weed informant.
Throws the best parties in goddamn Planet City's ever seen at this
Oh,
crazy
that's not gonna be
mansion.
hard to do.
We can raise anything.
Get off the
We can
highway,
real.
Fez Watley. Plant City's calling you.
We could get veal animals.
This is your Green Acres moment. You can do it.
And that place was a disaster.
Until the end, he had a
Yes,
fucking
they
hit
do.
show. Is this something you say you don't want to do, Possum?
I do not. Well, I will go tour this house and give it a look.
I don't want this to turn into a nothing. I want this to turn into a something. I want you to go down there and turn this fucking thing into an empire. And send us letters.
Not emails, letters.
You love Florida.
Scented letters. Lavender. We can even grow lavender.
It'd be strawberry or mushroom scented.
I can't imagine the scent in that house, though. What's going to end up on that paper?
That's why you turn it around, Fez. That's why you turn it into something, okay?
Exactly.
It doesn't
You're
have
getting
to
it
be
at the
what's
bottom.
there. It's what you build your dreams into. That's
You
the
can have
fucking
3
opportunity you
families.
have here. And I don't know how many times opportunity has to knock for you, Fez. Or should I call you Possum?
You know how many square feet there are in this house? Probably 4,000.
Holy shit.
What? Derek Jeter should be living in a fucking house that big.
Derek Jeter lives in the fucking mother-in-law apartment next door. You got
And there's
4,000
a shed
fucking
in the
feet.
back.
This is too good to be true.
Yeah.
But it is true, which makes that's the best part.
You got it together,
It'll
Fez.
be. You will fall in love, Fez.
Listen at that air, Fez. It's telling you something, right? It's saying stop rubbing your leg. Stop fucking possuming. And fucking turn around, become the mushroom king. The strawberry
Hey, you're
czar
coming
and the
down.
marijuana informant. You're informant on the other fucking dealers.
Oh.
You're working with the FBI against the FBI.
He's fucking Whitey Bulger of Florida.
Yes.
Of marijuana and strawberries.
And that's right. And we're getting rid of Rick Scott anytime now. And once we bring in Charlie Crist, pot heaven in Florida. Trust me.
Oh, God, I love the idea of that, Fez. That's perfect for our business. People fucking smoke pot. What do they want to do? Eat some mushrooms. Eat some strawberry jam.
Hell yeah. It's delicious.
Buy the fucking mansion. Get off the fucking practice squad, Fezzy, and into the game, okay? Off the practice squad and get into the game. All right, I got a break here. We got a guest. That means you're taking the last hour off. Why are you laughing, Fezzy? I mean, Paulo, if you're the guy going to be, driving him around town and stuff.
Because we'll talk a storm between us.
Call
The
him
two of us
tonight.
in the buffet.
8 o'clock tonight?
8 o'clock is fine.
Yeah, because it's not now, right? It's not now, so go ahead and take it. We all see through it, Fez. We all know. All right. We got a break here. We'll be back with Nikki Glazer. Put that sign up, Fez, so everyone can see it. Hold it up. What's it say?
Nikki is here.
It's the Ron and Fez show.